Hey guys, I'm here at the drive-in tonight, and believe it or not, I'm here at Scream 2. This is weird, because Scream 1's got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and I forget what the second movie is, it doesn't really matter, but it's like not as closely packed as this, the Scream 2 is. Scream 2 is showing. I'm here to watch tonight, Backrooms. It was told to me that it was based on a video game. It's a horror movie, and it looks interesting to me. And the second one is Obsession. Now, Obsession, I saw the previews for it, and it just looks to me like an hour-and-a-half long Twilight Zone episode. And we've seen this plot before, where some guy really likes a girl, and she doesn't like him, and so he makes a wish that that she likes him, and she becomes obsessed with him, right? I guess it's because of the girl's performance that's pushing it to the 90th percentile on Rotten Tomatoes. But to me, it just sounds like a tired trope. It sounds like something we've seen before. So I don't know why this movie is scoring so high on the Rotten Tomato meter, but it is. So it's getting a lot of buzz. So I'm here to see two really interesting horror films, Backrooms and also Obsession. In just a few seconds, I'll be right back to let you know what I think about Backrooms. All right, see you later. Bye.
This is my movie show. This is a show about movies. This is where I tell you what I think. The good, the bad, and the Freddy. Godfinger. The Freddy.
What the hell did I just get done watching? Guys, I just got done watching a movie. What was it? Backrooms? It was as close to a movie that you could call surreal, with still having kind of a plot to follow along with it. It wasn't exactly David Lynchian, but it was really close. It was really weird. So, just to set up the story, what you got is this guy. He's running this furniture store. And he finds one day, he just stumbles upon a passageway through a wall. So when he discovers this passageway, he stumbles through it. And then he walks into this world, the back rooms, I would guess you would call it. It's this like extra dimensional place. It was kind of like what if Salvador Dali designed like an office building. It wasn't exactly floppy clocks, but it was kind of that vein. It was like hallways that were crooked and asymmetrical, furniture on the ceiling, furniture sunk into the ground. It was off-putting and really fun in a bizarre way. It's just one of those movies you don't actually have to understand what's going on to actually be entertained by it. Honestly, in my humble opinion, this movie didn't make a lot of sense, but the journey that we went on to get to the end of this movie was really kind of fascinating and fun. I really liked this movie. Would I give it 100%? Hell no. Hold on for a second. Now, somebody told me that it was based on a video game, and I would totally believe that, because it was about a lot of wandering from one bizarre room to another bizarre room, which would make a very good video game. The new movie Backrooms, was that based on a video game?
The Backrooms movie isn't directly based on a video game, but it was inspired by a 2019 creepypasta from 4chan. Interestingly, the director Kane Parsons cites the game Portal as a major influence on his work.
Wow, there you go. Thank you. So it wasn't based on a video game, but it was based on some kind of 4chan post? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some research on that. Future editor Scott, give us the results right here. I really dug the creepiness and the claustrophobic feeling I had throughout this movie. It compelled me to watch it more and more, just because it really never explained itself, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm going to give this movie... I'm going to give it an 80%. I really dug the feeling, the atmosphere this movie created. I really dug the creepiness of this movie. 80% is the best I'm going to give this movie. I'm going to move on. Let's go ahead and watch, what's the next movie? Oh, it's Obsession. Like I said, I've heard the premise. I've read this premise in comic books even. I'm wondering how fresh they can make this. So... just a few seconds, guys. I'm going to be right back to let you know what I think about Obsession. All right, see you, bye.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn?
I want to watch the end of this. This movie wasn't as one-note as I thought it was going to be. I do have to warn you guys. Maybe I'm talking a little too loud. There's a lot of reading in this movie. He's texting, and there's also a piece of paper that the audience is expected to read. I can do it. I'm at the drive-in. I didn't know what was going on, so there was portions of this movie that didn't... I mean, I could contextualize it and find, know what was going on, but it just was kind of a bummer that I didn't get the full story. That's weird. It was a weird movie. It had a lot of twists and turns to it as far as I'm concerned. And again, I'm just a dumb guy watching movies at the drive-in. That's my shtick. So this is just my spur of the moment thought on this movie. The story revolved around these like oblong boxes. And I couldn't tell what it was because, again, it's a drive-in. I couldn't see it as clearly as maybe I should have, could have seen it if I saw it at the normal theater. But it was like these hickory sticks, or it was a stick of some kind, or something. But it had like LEDs on it or something, and it played some music. I don't know. When they took it out of the box, it played music. You snapped it in half, and you were granted a wish. That's what this story revolves around. His one wish. He wishes that she falls in love with him. And it does become an obsessive love. But it was not entirely that. There were portions of the movie. She acted crazy from the very beginning. From the very beginning. There were moments when she would seemingly snap out of this spell and just be horrified with what she was doing or what was going on in her life at that moment. And then she would snap back in. And I thought that was an interesting little aspect of this movie. I also thought it was interesting that they came up with a clever solution to his problem. I found that it was not only exactly what I was thinking it was going to be, kind of like an hour and a half Twilight Zone episode, or even more like Tales of the Crypt. As soon as he makes his wish, she just flips that switch and she becomes crazy for Cocoa Puffs, man. And her performance was actually I found it really fun. As always in all horror films, I'm always asking myself, why did they not do something quicker than they did? But I'll give this story this, that they eventually did make it to the logical end. He was deeply in love with this girl, so in the beginning, he kind of took advantage of the situation, thinking he could control it. Then at the very end, he realized that he couldn't. Here's the thing. I don't want to give this movie a bad score because I don't want to seem like a dumb guy. It's getting like 93% on the Rotten Tomato meter. I didn't buy that. I didn't think it was as good as people were making it out to be. Her performance was great. There were some plot twists in this movie that made it more of a layered story than a one-note story that I thought it was going to be. But I still don't think it was a great film. I'm going to give it an 83%. It wasn't a bad film. It was more than I expected it, but it wasn't a great film either. I think it was original enough to enjoy it for what it was. Guys, again, as always, I enjoy being here at the drive-in. I just love this place, and it was a great night that I got to see two pretty decent horror flicks. You know what, to be honest with you, if you would have asked me which one I liked better, even though Backrooms really didn't ever make sense, even at the end, I still enjoyed the atmosphere and the feelings that it conveyed. I thought the imagery, even though it's exaggerated, I thought that was really cool. I enjoyed that movie a lot more than I actually did Obsession. Obsession wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still slightly predictable. My recommendation is I would definitely wait until both of these movies are streaming. I think you would enjoy these better as a home viewing. I think there are better popcorn summer blockbusters out there that you can go see. But these are good times, so I would definitely, when they come streaming, I would definitely recommend watching them. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I do wish everybody peace on today. I'll talk to you guys later, and goodbye. See ya.